كم يعذلوني في هواك تعنفا تعنفا، كم يعذلوني في هواك تعنفا تعنفا. أنا عاشق أنا عاشق أنا عاشق، أنا عاشق أنا عاشق أنا عاشق، أنا عاشق أنا عاشق أنا عاشق.
العقل نور وأن
بله
I seek refuge to Allah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. On the basis of precaution, there's no objection to that. Scholars differentiate between precaution as a mustahab and precaution as a rational. So some scholars have issued, even recent scholars have issued fatwa. If, for example, some scholars say that if, for example, to Arafat is going to be tomorrow, he should comply with that, with the general public, with the Sunnis. And some scholars have actually objected to say that if one delays it to the next day, then it's not accepted. Of course, I don't have this opinion, but some scholars do have that. This is only mentioned concerning the day of Arafah and day of Adha. Day of Adha of them. So if one doesn't perform the sacrifice on their day of Adha, then as if he hasn't done the sacrifice.
ببینید قدرت از شرایط عامه تکلیف، یعنی همه تکالیف مشروط به قدرت. قدری که قدرت داره
ability is the basis of the obligations.
چرا؟
So if one doesn't have the ability to do it, then no obligation applies to him.
میدونم اما اگه دفن نکنه حیونا میان میخورنش، نه اون اشده در ارتکاز متشرعه، اون اشده.
So if one doesn't bury the body, then animals will come and tear him apart and eat him. So this is even more severe.
نمیتونه و اینجور که بمونه تا یک چند روزی یا به این کسای خبر بده اونا بیان انتقالش کنن، ترس این هست که حیوانات بیان بخورنش، نه جایز نیست، اون اهمه.
So if one this is more, it's got priority to bury the disease. If one can't do it and then he wants to wait for someone else to others to come and bury it, then, and in the meantime animals might come and eat it, then it's important that the body is buried as a priority.
لا شوفوا كسبي متعارف، لا مو كسبي متعارف، أما هو مليون باب من العلم خلال لحظات هو لدني يصير.
The fact that Imam Ali had received a million type of knowledge or category of knowledge in few seconds, this is going to be ladunni. This is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of that kind. We go by what is being said.
بعضهم نعم بعضهم لا. شنو؟ لا إرسال الشعر وحلق الشعر للرجال مستحبان متزاحمان. هم هذا مستحب هم ذاك مستحب.
Having shaving the head for men, shaving the head, and having long hair, either both mustahab.
أما حلق الشعر للرجال مستحب. حديث شريف كل ما من الصادق.
It's to shave the head. We have that every once a week the Imam used to shave their head. Some used to have grow hair. Not that have very long hair like women. This will be either makruh or haram, or discouraged or prohibited. To resemble, for men to resemble women is prohibited. It's haram. I've mentioned that Sheikh Murtada Ansari has a paper about taqiyya. Taqiyya is 5 categories. Wajib, muharram, so 5 categories are either wajib, or prohibited, or mustahab, or makruh, or mubah. Neutral, is free. So it all depends on the circumstances and the situation one is in.
نه نیت بعد هیچ اثر نداره. ممکنه ثواب داشته باشه اما اسقاط واجب نمیکنه. بله اگر یک فقیه جامعه شرایطی باهاش مصالحه کرد، پذیرفت،
if one fully qualified
اگر نه بدون اون
qualified faqih jurisprudence. If one comes to an agreement with him, then it's okay, and the jury should accept it from him. But to make the niyyah afterwards is normally not accepted. I've mentioned this not more than once. Shaykh Tusi has mentioned in the book of Misbah, after the second shahada, without saying ashhadu, one to say wa inna aliyan ni'mal wali. So if one to say this without saying the word ashhadu, if one says wa inna aliyan wali, this is permissible. This is not wajib, it's mustahab to say that in the tashahhud in namaz.
بسته به اینکه خود روایت گاهی یه جوریه که ظاهرش اینه
Depends on the narration.
استصحاب لا تنقابل یقین به شک نگفته که تو نماز یا روزه یا حج یا کجا، یعنی همه جا وقت میشه اصولی، بحث قاعده اصولیه میشه. اگر نه
Well, this is applied not only in namaz, in other applications. So this becomes a debate on the issue of usul. And if it's only to do with namaz, or if it's a principle which is applied for a specific application, then it will be there. So some narrations are general, to be applied generally, so that we present the principles, the fundamentals of the issues, and then the Imam says that we present the fundamentals of the issues, and you will deal with the details, you as the scholars. So when it says usul or fundamentals, it means it's not a specific case, it's a general principle.
از زمینش ارث میبره، اما از عمارت ارث میبره، از قیمت عمارت ارث میبره. بله همین از درخت و در و دیوار و اینا قیمتش را ارث میبره. زمین نمیبره، نه. در مسکن جایی که خونه بوده یا باغی بوده که استفاده میکنه ارث نمیبره. اما اگه یه خونه هایی داشته که اجاره میداده،
woman receives inheritance from the building, not from the land but from the building. If accommodation is rented and so on, she will benefit from it, but not from the land.
عندما الأعيان تؤجر قيمتها يكون ربع أو ثمن للزوجة. يعني هذه الأعيان من عينها لا ترث، يعني لا يجوز لها إذا الورثة ما يقبلون أن تقعد بالبيت لأنها تملك جزء من الأخشاب والحيطان. لا.
So it's not permissible. So it's not permissible for someone to stay, for her to stay in the house, because she owns part of it.
إذا أجروا حيطان يعني أجروا الأرض والحيطان قسم من الإيجار للأرض يصير لا، قسم من الإيجار اللي للحيطان هذا هو أجرة يعني من القيمة. القيمة قد تكون قيمة الكل، قد تكون قيمة شهرية سنوية. الله تعرف القيمة إذا أجروا.
If they lease a property,
لا
then
لا من نفس اليوم إذا
this
أجروا
includes
تبدل إلى القيمة
the,
أيضا ترث من القيمة.
includes the wife will inherit from the proceed.
مالك منفعتني مالك قيمة عينه. اینم به خاطر اینکه حق نداره تو اینجا بشینه بگه من یه جزئی از اینا مال منه.
This is because she doesn't have the right to stay in that property, because on the basis that some part of it belongs to her. So she's the owner of the value, not the property itself.
و قیمت مبدل شد به منفعت، هر دوش نه عین بی قیمت مبدل به منفعت شد.
So the property itself, which has a value, it transforms into benefit, into a profit. If it doesn't have value, then it doesn't have benefit.
وجود خارجیه، ارزشش یه وجود دیگه است، اعتباریه. منفعت دیوار با این قیمته، نه امکان داره، اما اون جایی که قیمت داره چی؟ این عین با این قیمت منفعتش این
So the property, along with the value of it reaps benefit, and that benefit is shared.
میدونم وقتی که یه خونه 100 متر زمین داره چقدرم بنا داره.
So when you have a house which is 100 meters land and it's built on, when the expert value it, assess it, they say this is the worth of the land, and this amount is the worth of the building. So the wife doesn't inherit from the land value, but inherits from the rest of the building.
نعم. الروايات المتواترة تقول أنه متفيد.
Various narrations say no, this is not accepted.
كلتاهما من توابع أصول الدين.
To have devotion and wilaya, and to have bara'a, which is disownment and disassociation. One of them, just wilaya, is not good enough. And it's mentioned, there are many narrations, and it's also in the Quran. Wilaya alone is not good enough. It's not beneficial. It has to be with the bara'a, with disownment. Wilaya alone, without bara'a, without disownment, is not good. It's not beneficial. What is understood from it is the land.
یعنی به خونم میگن یعنی زمین این.
So the word aqar means land. So when they refer to a house, it's referred to the land of the house,
ارث میبره. اونی که
to the plot.
استثنا شده فقط زمینه.
Yes, the wife inherits from the tree and its produce. The only exception is the land.
الحديث الشريف اللي يعفو عمن ظلمه هذا يوم القيامة أسفع له في الجنة.
It's mentioned in the hadith, يعفو عمن ظلمه, to forgive one who's wronged him. He will go on the day of judgment. They will go to paradise quicker.
نه ببینید همیشه نسبت به مسبب این را نسبت به سبب هم میده، عرفی هم هست. میگه که از فلان مرجع تقلید من ماهی انقدر پول میگیرم. یه حقیقت یا مجاز؟ با اینکه از دست اون که نگرفته، از وکیلش گرفته.
For example, when someone says, I receive monthly income from such and such marja, it doesn't mean he receives it from the hands of the marja himself, but from his agent. So Imam Hussein used to say, what have I got to do with Yazid? Whereas Imam Hussein was in Karbala and Yazid in Sam. So he's saying this is because of he was the cause of all the problems he was facing. Imam Hussein. So in the case of, for example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he takes the souls through Israel alayhi salam. There's a narration. Whoever recites this dua, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take his soul himself. This dua, whoever recites it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take his soul rather than Israel. So he will not see Israel. ما ترددت في شيء أنا فاعله كتردد روح عبده المؤمن. صار الله وابن ثار
والوتر الموتور الإمام حسين وحده وتر الموتور علي بن أبي طالب صلوات الله عليه أخذ انتقم من قاتله قتل. أما الإمام الحسين لم ينتقم من قاتله وحده هو الوتر الموتور. أما ثار الله ونثاره يعني
إذا ثار الله ونثاره
لأنه ممثل الله عز وجل.
The one who is killed, who is the representative of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Imam Hussein, and that means the one who will take revenge of his blood of Imam Hussein is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just like sin.
هذا ينسب إلى
So Imam Hussein is thought alive because Allah will take revenge of Imam Hussein.
هذا مو ثار كاب مو كافي هذا. لذلك في الحديث الشريف أنه الله يأخذ بثأر رسول الله، بثأر أمير المؤمنين، بثأر الأئمة عليهم السلام جميعا، يأخذ بثأرهم، يعني هالمقدار اللي قتل من قتلة الحسين عليه الصلاة والسلام ولعنة الله عليهم.
Allah, there is narration that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take revenge of the killing of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa and of Imam Ali and all the Imams alayhi salam. And those few who were killed, this is not enough for the blood of Imam Hussein.
حضرت امیر اخذه اما کافی نیست اون اخذه. لذا ثار الله و ابن ثاره، یعنی اینجور که گفتن معناش اینه خونخواهش خداست، خدا طرفه. این همه معصومین همینه. اما امام حسین علیه السلام قاتلشون
Imam Ali, even though the killer of Imam Ali was killed, but this is not enough, and Allah will take his revenge. The same with Imam Hussein alayhi salam, that Mukhtar killed some of his killers, but as per narrations, this is not enough, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take revenge for Imam Hussein's blood. Witr in the Arabic languages means someone who has not been revenged. And Al-Watr al-Mawtur, which means Imam Hussein, the one who hasn't been revenged, is only Imam Hussein alayhi salam. It is mentioned in the riwayat about this, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take revenge of him.
واحد قتل وليه وارثه ابنه، إذا غيره قتل هو الفقهاء يقولون أصلا يجوز إذا عمدا كان يجوز بالقصاص يقتلوا ذاك.
So if someone deliberately kills someone, then qisas has to be applied and he should be killed.
النصيحة معناه يعني بمصلحة ذاك، نصحت لله ولرسوله، يعني الأشياء اللي سويتها بمصلحة الله ونبيه، الأشياء حتى الرزق ينسب إلى الله وإلى الرسول.
means
شنو ذيك الآية الشريفة؟
means something that
حسبنا ما شنو ورسوله إنا إلى الله راغبون. الرزق من الله، أما القرآن يقول هم من الله هم من رسوله، يعني بسبب الرسول الله يرزق.
So rizq is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but because of also through the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives out of his grace to the people, and through the grace of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, as per the ayah of the Quran.
تكوينا